Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Lush Foliage. So as we all know that our Coleus are very vibrant. They have this beautiful color on them, and that's what makes them really special. Now what if you do not give a good amount of light for your Coleus? What's going to happen then? Now over here I have an example. Now this, as you can see, absolutely beautiful colored Coleus over here. Such a beautiful dark color. Looks stunning, but I have the same variety which is kind of hidden over here because the other leaves were overlapping it, and you can see how it looks without light. Let me take it out and show you. You can see both of them are the same variety. They have the same color, but you can see just because of lack of light, there is a good amount of light, but it was getting overlapped with other Coleus leaves, so it was not getting that proper amount of light. So you can see the major difference. Let me put them next to each other. You can see this. Look at the color, the one that receives a good amount of light, and look at the other one that's not getting a lot of light. There is a mass difference. It almost looks like it is a complete different variety, but both of them are the same variety. So I'm going to move this and offer it a good amount of light, and eventually probably it will take a week or so and it will start looking like this. But if you do not offer it enough light, this is another situation what's going to happen, and this is the case with a lot of people who tend to keep their Coleus indoor, wherein the Coleus does not get a good amount of light. Coleus are meant to be kept outdoors. They will do quite well if you offer them the outdoor conditions, the outdoor light conditions, because that has a good amount of intensity. But keeping them indoor is not a very good idea, and you can see this does not even look like a plant of Coleus. Looks really terrible. The reason is because it has stretched completely. This stem has stretched completely to search for light, and the place where it started receiving light, it has got a little bit compact, but then the overall plant does not look that great. You can see, if I'm going to compare this plant with the other Coleus, looks quite terrible. So if you are planning to grow Coleus, please don't keep them indoor, especially if you do not receive a lot of light. But if you have an east facing window where there is a lot of light, then of course you can keep it over there. But if you have an option to grow them outdoor, then please do that, because if you're going to keep them indoor, this is what's going to happen. Now what's the next step with this kind of Coleus that tends to look very leggy? Now if you're going to offer it more light, it is not going to retract back. In fact, it is going to start growing, and the top will start to get heavy, due to which it will start to bend like this. So the only option with this is to go ahead and do a cutting. You don't need a scissor or a blade. You can just do it with your fingers. Just cut it off and then put it back into the soil. It will root within a couple of weeks. Now what's going to happen is, the place where we have cut, it will start to get bushy. There will be a lot of bushy growth. That's the only option with this once the Coleus starts to stretch. But again, you cannot leave it in the same spot. The same thing is going to happen with the plant. It will again start to stretch. So after you have done the cutting, move it outdoor where there is a good amount of indirect bright light, which has a good amount of intensity, and the plant will start to do quite well. So this plant is now being kept in indirect bright light. Very soon it will start to get its color back. I don't even remember which variety is this, because it has completely lost the color, but now very soon the colors will start to come back. It takes a while, probably 1 week, 2 weeks or 3 weeks, but the colors will come back as and when we start exposing it to light. Very easy to propagate them with stem cuttings. You can go with this method, and the place where we have cut, it will start generating more leaves and it will get more bushy. So that's about it, guys. I hope that this video was helpful to you. If it was, please hit the like button, and if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe, and keep planting.